Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I'm here to greet you in front of Јадовно 1941 organization from Banja Luka, Republic of Srpska. We are fighting for over a decade to save remembrance and preserve knowledge of first extermination camp of independent state of Croatia during Second World War. What we are doing here today is a new significant step forward to this goal, and I'm very pleased and proud to be here with you. Until 2010, when we organized first Remembrance Day, nobody spoke about this particular death camp. It was completely forgotten. To be honest, even I possessed no real knowledge what happened from May to August 1941 in the area of Јадовно, Gospić and Покољ. I had just a vague picture about Јadovno, wrongly derived from lectures in elementary school. Not in history class, but one of the language and literature. Until I met President of Јadovno 1941, Dušan Bastašić, in 2010, and just for illustration, I'm born in 1977. I thought that Јadovno was an incident, massacre committed by Croatian Ustashas in some village, and that the poet Ivan Goran Kovačić heard about it. He was shocked and then inspired to write the poem Jama, which in Serbian language means pit. Truth is much more horrific, and for half a century very well hidden from the public in former communist Yugoslavia. Death in Јadovno was no mere incident or war crime massacre. Death in Јadovno has had factory setting. In triangle of Јadovno in mountain Velebit, town of Gospić and its railroad station, and then aquatorium of island Pag in the Adriatic Sea, independent state of Croatia managed to, according to investigation of historian Đuro Zatezalo, to kill 40,000 men, women, children and elderly in just 132 days. After large-scale uprising of Serbians, solely because of genocide that Croatian Ustashas were committing against them, Fascist Italy was forced to intervene. In order not to jeopardize the war effort on the Eastern Front, Italians reoccupied land given to independent state of Croatia after occupation of Kingdom of Yugoslavia and shut down this factory of death. Even more horrific, about 2,000 prisoners who survived Јadovno. At the end, they become first occupants of the larger and more infamous death camp, Jasenovac. So, for Јadovno death camp, we can say that is forefather of Jasenovac. For Јadovno death camp is characteristic in comparison to all other European death camps during the World War II, that prisoners were killed by mallets, hammers, knives, and thrown into the numerous carved pits in Mountain Velebit or depths of Adriatic Sea. Bones of victims are still there on the bottom of pits, but pits are not graves. Those innocents deserve to be buried and mourned, and that truth about their suffering see light of the day, the whole world to see. And this is what we fight for: truth, remembrance, and respect. Everything in order, such atrocities never happen again. Today, we can proudly say our organization managed to insert term Јadovno in public discourse of Republic of Srpska, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia and Croatia. It was unknown. Јadovno 1941 organized and participated in numerous events, exhibitions, lectures, scientific studies about this death camp in numerous countries in Europe and world. Down that path, road led us to United States. In 2013, we had exhibition and lecture in New York, in now burned St. Sava Cathedral. There we met Barry Litucci and Dani Novak and made commitment that one stone in this park should carry the name and therefore remembrance of Јadovno. This is very important for Јadovno 1941 and me personally for one more reason. We managed to initiate rebuilding of the monument to victims built during the communist rule in Yugoslavia and destroyed in wars from 1991 to 1995. And that monument is still standing there, near the most known of pits, Šaranova Jama. But on the island of Pag, we restored by funds of Јadovno 1941 a memorial plate which remembers 8,000 of Serbs and Jews killed and tossed in the sea. We restored it once, twice, and even third time the plate was destroyed. No one was arrested, no additional effort has been made by Croatian government to ensure that vandalism of present-day followers of Croatian Ustasha's ideology happen again. This racist ideology is still there, but commemorative plate is not. To illustrate how things on this matter are, I'll just say that Croatian President Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović on May 9th this year, when whole world is celebrating victory against Nazism, went to Bleiburg in Austria to pay respect to Ustashas killed by partisan units at the end of the Second World War. So, for us who are working on remembrance of Јadovno on terrain in the present-day Croatia, this is very, very important happening. We hope in the land of the free and the home of the brave, this memorial stone will be saved from destruction. That will remain and on North American continent preserve knowledge about that camp Јadovno, where Serbs and Jews were killed just because they have been what they are. Something that we cannot achieve in Croatia today. In Croatia, we still wait approval to build Serbian Orthodox Chapel Јadovno on site of Šarenova Jama. Yes, we wait, and God knows how long we will. But we do not sit and cry. Every year we carry simple wooden crosses and we mark pits and other places of suffering in the area of Јadovno death camp. I hope that this memorial stone will be one building block more in a protective wall against historical revisionism and denying that Holocaust and genocide against Serbs ever happened. It's also a building block between brother nations, Jews and Serbs, once proclaimed by a regime of independent state of Croatia as subhumans. We owe great respect and gratitude to our Jewish brothers, namely Barry Letucci and Dani Novak. Without you, this inscription on the stone and even my presence here would be impossible. But we must ask for some more help. After fall of communism in former socialist Yugoslavia, where regime hide the truth, Serbs are looking after Jews how to preserve remembrance about genocide against us. Today, everybody in the world is aware of suffering of Jews during the World War II. But virtually no one in the world knows about genocide against Serbs. We have a lot to learn and a lot to ask. For example, Jews have a special term for genocide in World War II, Holocaust, internationally, and Shoah in Ivrit or Hebrew language. Serbs have no such word, and Јadovno 1941 started initiative to name one word for all the suffering. We proposed Покољ, which on Serbian means slaughter. On this job, we initially found unanticipated opposition, and we expect a lot of public hearings and conferences. On this matter, we will need your advice, experience, and international respect to help us in this new battle for the truth and remembrance. So, with utmost satisfaction and proud, I thank you all here and promise that on June 15 this year, Organization Јadovno 1941 and me personally will be on the campsite and mark for the 10th time Јadovno Remembrance Day, despite all odds. At the end, it leaves me to conclude the speech in my native language, saying the sentence, "Neka se Покољ nikada ne ponovi." May the slaughter never happen again. Thank you.